Hey, what's up, guys? I want us to look at this race in which that includes excellent participants like Ophelia, Dina Rasha Smith, Julian Afred, Sharcarri Richardson of the United States, and Tia Clinton of Jamaica, and Mary Josie Talu of the Ivory Coast. I want us to see these guys, and by it we can just see the state of our athletes in USA and Jamaica. And guys, let's get into this.
In March, then the Olympic champion Julien Afred will be in lane 5 from St. Lucia, and it's great to see Sharcarri Richardson back. She had injury problems all the indoor season, hasn't divulged too much about it. It was back in February, she said. Has only had one race, which was a pretty sedentary affair. And then Tina Clayton and her twin sister Tia Clayton have been ripping it up for Jamaica. The 20-year-old did beat her sister at the national championships just recently in 10.81. And then you've got the experience of Mary Jose Talu Smith from Ivory Coast, still running very well indeed. In lane 9, Maya McCoy, who's thrust herself onto the world stage this year, had looked as though she might take up the opportunity to run for Liberia, but has come back, given that she's running so well, to say USA is the flag I run under. So TT Terry, Jefferson Wooden, Richardson, friends, training partners. In fact, TT Terry was bridesmaid at Jefferson Wooden's wedding earlier on this year. But in those middle lanes, 3, 4, 5 and 6, you throw in Tina Clayton as well.
Speaking of speed, it's time for the Nike Women's 100 meters, featuring none other than the Olympic champ, Julien Afred.
What a year she had last year after winning St. Lucia's first global medal indoors. She then won its first 2 Olympic medals outdoors, gold in the 100 and silver behind Gabby Thomas in the 200.
Defending champion here at the Nike Prefontaine Classic in the women's 100, it's Sharcarri Richardson.
The equal 5th fastest woman of all time, but in her only race this year, she's only run 11:47. She's been dealing with an injury which has hampered her training. She'll be in lane 6, personal best 10:65.
And in lane 4, Melissa Jefferson Wooden.
Like Julien Afred, she's been undefeated this year at 100. So we have a clash of the undefeateds here. We have a rematch of the podium from Paris. And I don't think it's a reach to say, Lee, that I think the world champion in Japan is going to come from this field here.
TT Terry starts in lane 3. Talu Smith out in 8. Tina Clayton in there as well. Sharcarri says, I just want a good, healthy race to lead me into nationals and worlds. We'll see how that goes. What kind of a start did Sharcarri get? She's got work to do. Julien Afred out nicely on the inside of her. Melissa Jefferson Wooden, and it's going to be Wooden. Yes, it is. Jefferson Wooden on the inside. Outdoes the Olympic champ.
Into a minus 1.5 meter per second headwind. She runs 10:75, and it's why a lot of people, based on her Grand Slam exploits, are saying that Melissa Jefferson Wooden has a real shot at being world champion in the 100 this year. She got the bronze last year in Paris, but she has looked different this year. So it's not a surprise that this is our Prevagen memorable moment of the meet. What a great performance to defeat the Olympic champion and previously undefeated Julien Afred.
Guys, welcome back. So my name is MC Kajambi, and let's get to the meat of this race. And what comes out or what transpires, guys, is that Melissa Jefferson is day by day proving her consistency in these 100-meter races, and her victory over Julien Afred in the Eugene Diamond League, and also not forgetting to mention she also defeated Sharcarri Richardson, one of the greatest sprinters from the United States of America. Although, guys, it is said that she was suffering from an injury, or she was just recovering from an injury, so we did not expect, or we should not expect much from her, or rather give her a lot of pressure. And guys, coming into this race, Julien Afred had been one of the most consistent sprinters of the season, known for her explosive starts and top end speed that often left rivals scrambling to catch. However, Jefferson arrived in Eugene with quite confidence, carrying the poise of an athlete who had been steadily building from through the circuit. And as you know, guys, from the start of the race, Alfred delivered her trademark fast reaction, surging into an early lead, but Jefferson remained calm through the drive and resisting the temptation to overstride. By the 50-meter mark, guys, Jefferson turnover began to show its effectiveness, smooth, powerful, and perfectly timed. And she allowed her to inch closer to Alfred with every stride. And guys, the decisive moment, which is the meat of this race and the meat of her victory, is when it came to the final 20 meters, where Jefferson's superior relaxation under pressure enabled her to maintain velocity, while Alfred appeared to tighten slightly. Crossing the line just ahead, Jefferson not only claimed the win but also sent a statement to the sprinting world that she could match and beat season best. And guys, her execution in the Eugene Diamond, guys, is masterclass, and it proves her patience, guys, and strategy, and also mental composure. And these three ingredients, guys, are going to take this lady far away. And I have not come lately. I have been focusing on her, guys, because I've seen her consistency, and she's giving quite some challenges to even the most, every person has a country they support, and in my case I support Jamaica, and she's giving a good challenge to my Jamaican people, my Jamaican athletes. And Tia Clinton in this, she did not perform excellently as I would have expected. She was my favorite coming onto this race, but guys, it is what it is. Preparedness for the race seems to have been you know what am I trying to say? I'm saying, guys, that it proves that Melissa Jefferson was the most prepared for this race, and that she had to bang on this victory. And what do we do, guys, other than gives her flowers when it is due, and this is her time, guys, to shine. And our time is coming for the Jamaican athletes. And guys, let's see you in my next video.